Greetings to one and all. I'm glad to have this moment to again share with you in my weekly Journeys and Insights update. I hope that you're finding time in these waning days of summer to enjoy family and friends, to disconnect from your typical routine, and to rest and relax in whatever way reinvigorates you most. I had a wonderful week with visiting family members and so enjoyed showing them around my new hometown and the surrounding areas of our diocese. This was the first time any of my family were able to visit, and they had a terrific time experiencing that trademark Buffalonian hospitality, as well as the sights and tastes that makes this part of New York so special. I also had the wonderful blessing of going to the 100th anniversary of the building of Our Lady of Victory Basilica in Lackawanna, as well as experiencing and rejoicing in the legacy of Father Nelson Baker and the charitable organizations that were established under his ministry and continue to today. It was a wonderful gathering and a wonderful celebration that will continue over the next 5 years. Soon our schedules will become much more full with the start of the new school year and our regular responsibilities of work, as well as the many activities that preoccupy our time and attention. At the same time, there is a lingering uncertainty that we face in light of the surge of the very dangerous Delta variant of the coronavirus. We enjoyed a brief moment this past spring when we believed that the worst of the COVID-19 threat was behind us. Now, of course, medical and scientific professionals indicate that our relief was premature. The Delta variant is responsible for an accelerated and more lethal spread of the coronavirus, especially among those who have yet to be vaccinated. You have heard me speak often about what I believe is our responsibility to one another in Christian charity, to exercise every precaution, to do whatever we can to reduce the risk of infection toward others. Without question, the virus has entailed a terrible toll, taking so many lives prematurely, robbing us of cherished celebrations, disrupting the learning routines of our youth, decimating finances of small businesses and families, inflicting chronic health complications on those who have contracted the virus and yet survived. The United States Conference of Catholic Bishops have been unequivocal in encouraging that all Catholic faithful who are able to be vaccinated should do so. No one can be morally compromised by receiving the vaccination, and in fact, we have a moral responsibility to do so, as Pope Francis has asserted when he said, "It is the moral choice because it is about your life, but also the lives of others." Each of the available vaccinations approved by the FDA and the CDC have been proven to be safe and effective in protecting against serious complications, and most certainly death due to the coronavirus. Only in the rarest of cases are there complications from receiving the vaccine, and those who are infected despite being vaccinated typically have mild symptoms that eventually pass without serious illness. So I'm taking this occasion as we look toward the fall and the resumption of the new academic year to encourage you, to actually plead with you, to get the vaccine if you have not already done so. It is the only effective means for defeating this prolonged and terrible threat to our health and way of life. If you have received it, encourage those of your immediate circle to do the same. We know that the vast majority of those requiring hospitalization are those who have not been vaccinated, and this puts a terrible strain on our medical professionals who are not able to treat the serious illnesses of others who require hospitalization. They are quite simply overwhelmed. So please do your part. Consult your physician, trust the science and the indisputable data that indicates the safety and efficacy of the readily available vaccines. We don't want to have to return to the extreme measures that kept us apart for so long in 2020 and the early part of this year. Our children need to be in schools, and our parish families need to be together in celebration of the Eucharist and the sacraments that give meaning and joy to our lives. Thank you, and God bless you and all those whom you love, as together we pray for the well-being and safety of our families and communities now and in the days ahead. I look forward to speaking with you again soon.